I said this in one of my previous videos, and even though we got these render leaks and the name leak, there's still no word on leaks for the abilities and all the stuff we really want to know. Well, the entire hero is leaked now, including the abilities and the ultimate, so let's talk about it. And I know no one in this community is going to talk about leaks anymore because they are little scaredy cats of Blizzard and feel bad for the billion-dollar company that their stuff is leaking. So that's what I'm here for. We're gonna go through everything. I don't care. And if you don't know about anything I'm talking about, then to catch you up a little bit, we got a lot of hero leaks for the Season 6 Invasion hero, the one that the Overwatch team has been teasing for a while now, and here are the leaks. These are mainly just skin leaks from the Battle Pass and shop, as well as her name, which is Illari, and the abilities this hero has are crazy, so let's go through everything, all the leaks, and also anything just involving a leak in general. Take it all with a grain of salt, even though it is most likely true, because as being an Overwatch YouTuber for a few years now, I can kind of tell when stuff is real and fake, and considering anyone who talks about it in the chat of any big Overwatch creator gets banned immediately, that's kind of solid evidence. But hey, Blizzard doesn't want to let me see anything early and get a head start on content like the other creators, so we're gonna leak everything. And watch the whole video because some of these abilities are actually insane. So I come with disappointing news that one of Illari's new abilities is indeed a turret, but not the Torbjorn kind. It is a healing turret. I'd assume it would be similar to Torb's in design, but we also don't know if it stays in the same spot, moves, if she can repair it, because I don't think she's pulling a hammer out of her ass like Torb. But yeah, as annoying as this sounds, it is not the same type of turret as Torb's. It is a healing turret, and it could definitely be a cool concept. And this kind of goes with the healing drone concept that the Overwatch community has been talking about for the last 5 years. I mean, this ability, this healing drone ability that everyone has wanted, is literally in every single Overwatch video. So I guess this is that first step before we finally get our precious healing drone hero that we've been wanting for the last 5 years. So that would be her E, I'd assume, and then this next ability, I'm not really sure if this is a passive or another ability, like something separate, or if it's both, kind of like how Hanzo, Lifeweaver, and other heroes that have these type of movement abilities, but it is described as a Baptiste jump. But instead of just jumping, it actually knocks enemies back and boops them, kind of like Lucio. So this is obviously her support mobility to kind of get away, kind of like how Brig has her shield bash and her knock, something just to get dives off them. But like I said, the knockback, I would just think it's very similar to something like a Lucio boop, kind of just in a circular radius instead of just being in one singular direction from wherever you jumped, and even like maybe a little smoke animation, kind of showing that the ground above you went around and you jumped and knocked people back. I think that would be really cool. It might clog up the screen a little bit because Overwatch is kind of clogged right now when it comes to the screen. But honestly, even though it's kind of reused abilities, it sounds very fun to play with, especially the opportunity to get fun clips with the boop aspect of it. And along with that, it is pretty unique in the way that the Overwatch team is creating ways for support to get away from a dive, because we can only have so many just like normal boops. Like it doesn't have the same fun and funny effect after you have 10 heroes with a boop ability. Now, before I talk about her ultimate, I do want to talk about her primary fire because that was leaked as well, but she is being described as the first hit scan healer, or at least the first healer that uses hit scan to actually heal, not the gun just being hit scan, because obviously we already have Baptiste and he's hit scan. But this isn't even described as a gun. And the thing is compared to Sim and Zarya, that type of beam, so it can't be eaten. And this makes sense. I'd assume it's going to be like a yellow sun type of beam. That is kind of the vibes that I'm getting from this hero. She's giving like, well, we already know she's from Peru, and she's kind of giving like this sun blessed like hero power ability, that kind of stuff. And honestly, I think it's really good that this hero is going to be a little bit of a harder, more aim-intensive hero, and it is going to be a higher skill DPS similar hero coming to support. Because man, as a DPS player, I don't know if any of you watched my last video, but Overwatch has been mad boring playing Sojourn for the last year on DPS. And not that the other heroes aren't fun and I don't play other roles, because I do, but like Lifeweaver is just so watered down, I didn't even want to play him. And it just feels like a lot of the Overwatch 2 heroes don't take as much skill and don't have as high of a ceiling that the Overwatch 1 heroes have. So it's good to hear that we're getting something that's a very intense hero. And then when you have heroes like Kiri, like that was probably the most fun Overwatch 2 one, just because she had an insane skill ceiling, and heroes like that are always more fun than just like the brain dead ones. So yeah, right now we know that she has a hit scan beam, she has a healing turret, a Baptiste jump which boops in a circular motion around her, no projectiles so heals can't be eaten. What else? The ultimate is the last thing that we have to go over, and man, this thing is freaking insane. But not insane to the point where I think it would be broken, but just a fun ability to play with, especially with her jump. But before we get to that, subscribe if you're new, and I am doing an Invasion Season 6 countdown live stream on August 10th, so be there, it's a lot of fun. Shameless plug before I unveil the ultimate to you guys. And okay, the big reveal is here. It's Raze from Valorant. So she gets the ability to fly once she uses her ultimate, and I'd assume this could be used with the jump as well, so she can shoot one rocket, which I'm sure will do a ton of damage. But if that wasn't enough and that doesn't kill you, don't worry, because you still will most likely die right after. Because if you are in the radius of it and don't die, you are going to be given a Discord-like effect, which is just insane. I can't believe I'm even saying that right now. Discord is already OP as it is, but then to maybe have the possibility to be antied, sleeped, stunned, Discord orb, double Discord orb from the ultimate. As much as I like this, it just kind of feels like a DPS or tank ultimate, and the only thing keeping it as a support ultimate is the fact that it does give a Discord-like effect. And yeah, some supports can have damage ultimates that are more centered around that, like Bap or Kiri, but those ultimates still have the ability to pump out a lot of heals. Like, there's just no heals at all in this ultimate. So maybe there is some type of effect that goes on to allies as well if you're in the area, or maybe just like you'll be given like Lucio heals or something, like very little heals that will go around her like and radiate while she's in the air, because I just can't see a support ult that doesn't, well, support. I guess this goes into what I was saying before, where Blizzard is trying to make more DPS and tank-centered support heroes, so other people have the opportunity to take parts of their role into another one when their role isn't as interesting. But I guess we will just have to wait and see for the official reveal and release and trailer of Illari, which I'm assuming will come within the next week, especially because of all these leaks. And also, if you want to know a little bit more about Season 6, I talk about more leaks for the new season in my new video I posted yesterday. It's on the screen now, and I will be doing a Season 6 alone video where I just talk about everything new coming to Season 6, so subscribe for that. And all these videos are pretty short and get the point across pretty quick. And like I said again, live stream on the 10th for the new season countdown and PvE. All leak updates on my channel here. I don't care about the nerds who don't want leaks out, so I'll talk about everything. I'm in my unhinged Overwatch era because I just genuinely don't care anymore. Subscribe for more leaks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.